Welcome to the journey of love and light. This is your 2023 general reading for Sagittarius. As I said, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you like this reading, be sure and smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. I have pulled a card for every month of the year for 2023, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter. And I just want to go ahead and get started with it, and we'll see how it goes for you, Sagittarius. So the first card out for January, Sagittarius, is a milestone card. So what I'm sensing is, obviously there's a major milestone of coming into 2023 is like it's a new year. A new year, a new you is what I'm hearing. But I'm also hearing that it's a significant year for you. It may be a milestone, year as far as the age that you're going to turn in this year. Or it may be that you got a promotion in the new year, or that you got engaged over the new year, and now you are no longer a bachelor or a bachelorette. But was some significant milestone that brought you into the month of January in that energy of, celebration and, social, like community comes to mind. So the next card out for February, Sagittarius, is the Page of Fire, and that's your energy. And it talks about being creative, enthusiastic, and motivated. And what I'm sensing from this is that you have some new idea that's burning in your belly, is what I'm hearing, that you want to get started, but you feel like you're having to defend your idea against somebody in the month of February, or maybe just protect yourself even from copyright infringement, or for somebody else taking your shine, is what I'm hearing. But what Spirit is saying is that you're protected, that nobody can take your shine. Your shine is yours and only yours. And so if like they say that flattery, was it like when someone copies you, that's like the best form of flattery, imitation is the best form of flattery. So if you feel like that someone's like imitating you or trying to be you, maybe like a YouTube channel or something is what I'm hearing, don't worry about it, because just be yourself. Yourself is like nobody else can be that. Like, they can try, but the energy won't be the same. Like they'll be missing the light, is what I'm hearing. And so just keep being you, and keep, being true, and, keep moving forward with your creative ideas, Sagittarius. Because in the month of March, the power of purpose comes into play. And this tells me that you really are on the right path, and that you are acting in and being in and existing with your being in a state of purpose. Like whatever you're doing, your job, your relationships, your community work, or what have you, they're all on purpose. Like, so even if you're feeling like it's off track, or you feel like the world is upside down, or things are kind of spinning out of control in the month of March, make sure that you bookmark this and come back to this, because you are not out of control. You are on purpose, but you're basically sort of almost like being spun up to the next level, so that you are in the right mindset, is what I'm hearing, to accept this new power that living on purpose gives you. Because in the month of April, I'm seeing that you're going to really feel optimistic, happy about the future, and that happiness is going to be something that allows you to really manifest all of those things that are in the vortex. If you've heard of Abraham, so like all those things and things that you dream and wish of, that you want to create in your life. You are being in the state of joy and the state of happiness is allowing you to create that. And I see that there's this tremendous amount of abundance in all areas of your life that are going to present themselves in April, Sagittarius. And the next card, the Three of Water, even says so. Like, you're going to, all of this abundance, everything that you're creating, you're not going to keep it all to yourself, even though it might be something that you're doing on your own. There's so much abundance, so much to share, that, you're going to be celebrating with others about the situation, and you're going to be, you know, having a reason to, you know, get with your friends or your community or your family to share the wealth is what I'm hearing. And it's going to be creating opportunities, you know, for other people. You know, this might be very specific to somebody in general, but it's going to create opportunities for other people to transform their lives as well, you know, as a result of that. But it looks like that even though like you might be giving some of your, like maybe you're being generous and maybe you're giving some of, you know, whatever abundance that you're creating for yourself away in this, you know, sense of community, that the Spirit's saying don't worry, because your cup is always going to runneth over. Like you're always going to have enough. This 3 plus 7 is 10, and like 10 is like the beginning and the end, the beginning and the end, the beginning and the end, the alpha and the omega. And so basically it's always going to be full enough. So you don't have to worry, Sagittarius. Just, you know, live your life according to your own, you know, sense of purpose, and, you know, live in joy and happiness, and you'll create the abundance that you can share with others, and that will be an ongoing thing. But coming into the month of July, I'm seeing that, you know, you're torn about a situation. Like there's more than one option, and there's like one easy option, like the option that you always wanted to go, like that's the kind of the one that's out there. But there's these other options out here too, and so you know, you feel like you know, things are a little bit out of control, like your loyal friends are going against you in this situation. You know, they like to see these dogs here, they're coming up to me as loyal friends, and they're not cooperating, right? They're trying to pull against you. So what I just say to you is, in the month of July, you might need to consider what other people are telling you, because it could be that in this case, you know, I'm hearing like, so this card, I can read it differently depending on, you know, what I'm hearing. And what I'm hearing in this case is that you should take the path that you know, the path that you've been planning, because you don't know what's behind those other doors. And if you take one of those doors, it might not be this path that you've already been working to create for yourself. Or on the opposite, you know, if that doesn't resonate with, you know, your situation, what I would say is that if you have these options and you want to take the road less traveled, and you want to go to the one that's not the easy option, then I'd say you need to you know, take door number 2 or door number 3, you know, take a different route. And maybe if you take a different route, maybe your friends will be more supportive. But mostly I feel like it's just that you have to put out there in the universe what it is that you want, and then you have to just let it happen and let it go, and stop trying so hard to control everything, and stop trying so hard to manipulate everything, because that's what's creating, you know, you're trying so hard to control the opinions of your friends and all of that. You know, just let it go. And you know, then you're going to be in your energy, Sagittarius, this King of Fire. That's your energy, where you're going to be allowing, you know, yourself to be innovative. You know, you're going to be inspirational to others. And of course, you know, you, Sagittarius, are always charismatic, where people are always drawn to you anyway, and they're going to see this abundance that you're growing behind you. Look at this, you know, this tree in full blossom, you know, and it's going to, you're attracting people towards you. So just, you know, that energy, because I feel like the energy in July is a little bit chaotic and a little bit angsty, and like I'm finally getting to shake it now that I'm seeing your energy really come through. Like, don't let that, you know, all of that angst get you. Just let go and just let what's going to happen, and then don't stay up in your head about it. And then that's going to allow you to, like I said, to really stand on your own and really show up. Because again, look at this. Again, at the end of this third quarter, and you know, kind of bookending the third quarter around your own energy, is this need to let go. So in September, you know, it might even be related to a love relationship. It says, like, you know, sometimes, and it could be either this or the next thing I'm going to say, so don't freak out. But it could be either that, you know, when you love something, let it go, and if it comes back to you, it's yours. If it doesn't, it never was. It could be that, or it could be just, you know, stop trying so hard to control how the two of you are, you in the relationship that you have chosen, that the two of you are together, how they're holding up their end of the relationship. Like, see how this person, this hummingbird is just, has got slack in the relationship, and letting the other person, the other hummingbird, carry their, how they want to. So what I would say in love, it's asking you, Sagittarius, to let the other person carry their load how they want to, and you do the same. And I think that fits for Sagittarius. You don't really want someone else's responsibility. Like, you don't want that. Like, most Sagittarius are not really into bearing the responsibility for someone else's load as it comes to love. So then in October, I see this discovery card showing up with the Eight of Intention. And this says, like, this comes to me that this person, this is one of these people called miners. They work really hard to find gold, in these, big streams. And they, get down to, these little, chunks or nuggets of gold that become, of such value. And what I'm hearing for you in October is there is, that you have been working really hard, first off, and that you are going to find these nuggets that you need, whether it's gold nuggets, whether it's nuggets of information, or, nuggets of inspiration that you're going to get. Those are going to show up for you, and you're going to see some, answers and clarity come to you in the month of October. So if this letting go seems too hard, or if you're not, if you're much used to being in control of things, just know that in October you're going to begin to see clarity and understand, what's been happening in 2023 up until now, Sagittarius. So the month of November, you have the renewal card, and it talks about reflection, self-evaluation, and rebirth. And this also kind of reminds me of a call to truth and call to growth. And so what I would suspect is that, this clarity that you're going to get, it's actually in November, you're going to see the way in which to use this information to truly take yourself to the next level, whether it's, financially, spiritually, emotionally, but it's really just giving you this opportunity to see how far you've come, and it lets you add these nuggets to your repertoire, or your toolbox, however that's easier to say, taking this journey, in life. Because by the month of December, the Tender Embrace card here, 2-2, talks about partnerships, and talks about balance, and talks about, feeling comfortable and feeling stable. And so by the end of 2023, you're going to be back in that place of, just, I guess, really having started off with this sort of, new event, and staying, getting in your sense of purpose, and, creating all this abundance in your life that you have to share with, and, allowing your cup to be full, but, coming across this need to truly, let things happen and stop trying to control things so much, and really, just letting, things go. And ultimately, that's going to lead you to these discoveries and getting clarity in your life that gives you the ability to really, grow and become, a better version of yourself. And that ultimately is either going to bring love, going to bring happiness, going to bring, stability, going to bring, something that lasts for a lifetime, because, the love of elephants, lasts forever. So, just look for 2023 to be a life-changing year, because whatever is going to happen related to this year, and all this growth and this abundance that you're creating for yourself, it's really going to change your trajectory. So congratulations on that, Sagittarius. I wish you nothing but the best on your journey. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I hope that you are just as happy about this reading for you as I am for you. Peace and blessings.